Today I would like to share with you the sine wave-based texture animation effect in Redshift. First, the scene creates the plane object. Enable Redshift IPR rendering. Create a Redshift standard material ball and enter the node edit panel to operate. Cancel the material ball reflection parameter to 0 cases no reflection effect is required. Click the plus sign to search in the upper left corner of the material node panel, or directly press Shift plus C. Find max and noise and add it to the node panel. Connect to the material color input point. Modify the noise scale parameter to 500 and assign the material ball to the plane object. Now continue to add the material node modulo to modify the noise. Adjust the modulo node. The smaller the number, the noise will appear contour line effect. Continue to add ramp nodes to remap the black and white range to the noise. The purpose of this step is to multiply the previously generated effects. Add a multiply node to mix the two sets of output nodes. Slightly adjust the position of the black and white mapping range of the ramp node. Need to remap the noise range and add power node processing. Adding nodes can operate on noise offsets. The modulo node can set the number of noise repeats. Connect noise to self-luminous color information for better observation. Keyboard CTRL plus left mouse button clicking on the small circle next to it will automatically expose the input node. Change the diffuse color to black. The last node plus a range node for total adjustment. Adjust the parameters to a reasonable range of values through the nodes generated above. The final effect is completely dependent on the subjective aesthetic of the individual. The last step needs to map the black and white information to color information. The specific needs of the color effect can be flexibly adjusted according to their own needs. Can achieve richer visual effects by mixing different colors and brightness of noise. Copy the range node and ramp node to control the different mapping ranges of noise. If the original noise information is directly output to the mixing intensity through ramp processing, it will not work. You need to replicate the range of noise mapped by a ramp node. Adjust the copied range node offset mix range position. It is best to process the two sets of noise into gradual changes of different colors to facilitate the observation of the mixing effect. The final step is to distort the gradual changes generated. Redshift just happens to have a node called distorter that can implement. Copy max and noise nodes and connect to distorter parameters. Adjust the value of the XYZ offset and the size of the noise. Adjust amount control distorter strength. Basically, the combination of these nodes is all the technology core required for this case. Finally, make final micro adjustments to each material node. The final visual effect depends entirely on your own feeling. I hope today's video teaching will be helpful for everyone to learn the material nodes of Redshift. If you want me to record the teaching video of Redshift, please leave a message in the comment area. If you are interested in my final render file, you can get it on my Patreon. If you want to learn more practical and commercially valuable C4D technologies, please join my Patreon. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.